Hey folks, it's Sinister762 coming back at you again with a car update this time. We are currently not necessarily experiencing technical difficulties, but we are going to have two videos in the next 2 days to go with the one from yesterday. The Ruined Warehouse Part 2 is going to be dropping probably within the next few hours. And I've got another video for tomorrow because we had an issue with I guess our PlayStation is still having trouble after this last system update. It's working okay for most things, but I've had a few times since I've updated it where I know for a fact that I've hit the button to record and it's just not recording what I want to. Because as you as you've seen in that last video that I posted and the one that you will see today, there's a pretty significant wall that you're going to run into in the Ruined Warehouse in Harmonton. And I called in reinforcements. I got my oldest son to go in and play it with me, and it took a little while. It would have been a really good video, but it didn't record it. We didn't go to the main boss that's in the Ruined Warehouse because there is no way in the world right now that we would even be close to being prepared for that one because it is very, very, very intense because I think you can't deal physical damage to that boss, and I'm not putting out really a whole lot of any kind of damage other than physical. I could sit there and maybe set it on fire, but with as ramshackled as my build is put together, it's really, really not set up for that. I could probably do okay, but we cleared out all the immaculate dudes in our run together, and we did all the looting and all that stuff and everything. And we had a good time doing it. It was fun. It was a learning experience for him because he hasn't come up against that many of those particular types of enemies. And he tries to be a tank, which he doesn't have a tank build. So he learned he had to be a bit more cautious, to say the least. And we got through it, we got it done, we had fun, and we're going to post a video tomorrow that we recorded together and did audio for, and it's going to be a good time. And another change that's probably coming is I've noticed that these 20 plus minute to 30-minute videos aren't working very well for me. I'm going to cut it down to as minimal as possible. I'm still going to be recording probably that long with the way the system works. And I'll just chop up videos and edit them and put them together and try to make it more worth your time. I'm trying to be entertaining, but I don't know how well it's working. It seems to be working. The few people that come in and watch them all the time, I appreciate it. They're really fun to make. And we're going to keep playing Outward, and I'm going to keep making videos for it because the DLC drop in December. I haven't seen any dates, but I haven't checked out the Steam page recently. It may have announced something of as far as a date, but it shouldn't be too much longer. Basically, what we're doing is what I've said in the videos. We're just going and getting geared up, try to make as much money as possible, and they can maybe use their skill points and get something to go with that. The ritualist build or the ritualist skill tree. But I have already spent my last skill point, so it seemed interesting, but not necessarily something that I would probably be down for. So maybe one of the boys might pick that skill tree up, but as of right now, not going to be in my particular wheelhouse. I am looking forward to the elemental arrows and other things like that. A lot of the stuff that's coming, city building is interesting to me because I play No Man's Sky, I play Astroneer, games like that where you build stuff and build any kind of anything like that. It's not going to be anywhere close to that, I don't think. It seems from the GIF that was on the Steam page, it looked pretty static. Maybe you can change it, maybe you can't. Maybe that was just an example. We really don't know, or I don't know because I haven't looked. So if we get the opportunity, or if I get the opportunity, I'm going to go look at it on the Steam page maybe tonight. And, I'm going to do my best to make as much quality stuff as I can with my low budget setup. I'm still working on trying to figure out how to use the capture card that I got. I figured out how to do, or I figured out how to work it on the computer and all that kind of stuff, but I still haven't figured out my editing program well enough to where I want it to be right now. I did figure out how to capture footage from the Switch, which is interesting. So maybe someday I'll make some videos for games off the Switch. I don't know. We really don't play a whole lot on the Switch. We play Smash Bros, stuff like that, all the Nintendo things. But we are really just, I'm trying to get everything together. I'm trying to include the boys. My youngest has started trying to learn how to use a controller for the PlayStation. So that's been fun trying to teach her. She's picking it up pretty quick, so maybe she can be in maybe she can be in the YouTube videos someday. We did post that one Cake Bash video. That was fun. She really likes that game. I've got other videos and other stuff on the channel, but it's getting to a peak season for me as far as my job. I don't think it'll slow me down as far as making content because I have a fairly routine situation at this point. I'll just have to deal with those circumstances when they come up. I've got footage, not necessarily backlogged, but I can usually at least make 1 or 2 videos a week, which that's my goal by the end of the year is to have 50 videos posted and on the channel and just try to maybe hit 100 videos before my birthday, which that seems reasonable. And just keep building the channel. Everybody that showed up and followed and subscribed and leaving likes and watching the videos, however long you watch them, it's fun. That's basically what I'm doing it for right now. It's fun. The biggest deal for me is it lets me be creative. My job doesn't give me a whole lot of that. I have other things that I do like to do that are creative, but this is something that I can involve the boys in and kind of get their feet wet too, because they're just like every other teenager. Like they want to be the next YouTube sensation or the next Twitch streamer, you know, gamer guy that breaks the internet. That's what they want to do with their lives sometimes. So this video is just another little update. I figured I'd post it. This is actually a take two because I had the phone connected to the radio in my car and it didn't go well. You couldn't hear anything, so I want to thank the the other content creators that have been very supportive with me here lately, and I've been trying to support them with their videos. There's a couple right now, they're playing Baldur's Gate, and that's a That's a whole different world right there. You know, I don't play a whole lot of RPGs, and that one's RPG heavy, and it is definitely D&D at its finest. I'm not a D&D guy. I like the idea of it, you know, getting together with your friends, creating something. It's a tremendous undertaking from what I can tell to actually get a game together and do all that and coordinate. I have friends that play. I have friends that have played before. So, you know, RPGs aren't really a staple for me. I think this is the closest thing to an RPG that I've played for this long. So, we're going to keep playing Outward. We're going to play some other games that are coming out. I didn't get a PlayStation 5 because everybody else got one, I guess. I don't know. I'll get one eventually. I may start. I'm definitely going to start saving my money to get one, so. But I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to rush. I'm not going to be sitting there waiting to click the button to order it. And we're just going to go with the flow of things, you know. Everything's kind of crazy right now, but we're living our lives. We're having fun. We're making YouTube videos, and we're just going to keep on grinding. We're going to get it done, keep it going. And if y'all have any ideas or games or whatever that you know think might fit well with the channel, I know it's been kind of a hodgepodge of games and whatnot. I've got Destiny videos, I've got No Man's Sky videos, Astroneer. You know, at this point, Outward has the most videos on the channel, and I really enjoy playing it, so we're going to keep that one going for sure. And we're going to wrap this video up. I got to get home. And as always, don't forget to be awesome. You guys have a good night and a good week. Bye, everybody.